Welcome to my north-facing garden. A few years ago, in the beginning, there was only grass. I made a flower bed mostly filled with annuals and sowed a new lawn. It looked amazing in the summer for a couple of years. I even grew some sweet corn, and hyacinth flowers returned in the spring. But in the winter, the bed was void of life. A new fence meant the flower bed was cleared and the lawn was trampled on. I made a new plan for the flower bed to include more permanent plants and also some foliage in the winter. Rather than sticking to shade-loving plants like ferns and hostas, I'm testing the limits of what can grow here. Over time, we will see which plants can adapt to this environment. Today I'm planting a few bulbs in this box. This is a clematis that I bought a few weeks ago. It was marked down to only £2 and there's just starting to be some life on it now. This little plant in the corner, self-seeded here, I'm going to leave it and see what it grows into. So I need to clear out the strolch. I'm just going to put it in this tray so that I can put it back afterwards. These nigella are long finished. I'm going to see if I can just pull them out. That way it won't disturb the surface and I can take the strolch off separately from the soil. Yep, those have come out easy enough. That's good. So that's the strolch I've taken out of the right side of the box. I'm removing some soil out of the box and putting it in another tray. This is my trowel with the 10cm marker on it, so this is about 10 centimetres deep now. I've got a selection of bulbs here. I might not use them all, there's only limited space here. I was thinking of maybe 5 pheasant's eye and then 15 fritillae in front of them. So these are the pheasant's eye. They're quite tall. I might need to dig a bit deeper so that they've got enough soil on top of them. I wasn't able to dig too much deeper, so I put those 2 bulbs aside and picked some smaller ones. I managed to fit 3 in. These alliums I hadn't planned on buying. They were there in the supermarket, 2 for £5, and they were white, so I bought them. So I was interested to see what was in this box. These bulbs are small and round, and this one feels a little bit hollow, although it's still quite firm inside. But this other one is much more solid, and there's a tiny little bit of root at the bottom. As I had bought all these different bulbs out, I decided I would put in a couple of tulips. But of course, I didn't put in 2 the same, I put in 1 of each type, Green Spirit and Spring Green. Then I thought I might as well add the allium, and not even just the good one, but the hollow one as well. I covered them over and went back to my original plan for the fritillae. These are white flowering. I bought them white because I bought everything for the white and green flower bed. Strange looking bulbs. I spread them out trying to make an uneven pattern, but I'm not sure I succeeded in that. So I've covered them over and I'm digging a little trench here where I'm going to put some muscari. I'm going to have them going all along the front. Again, I've got 2 white varieties and I'm alternating them. I've tipped out 10 bulbs and I've put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's put those others aside. And now let's get the other ones. These are white pearl. These bulbs are noticeably bigger than the other ones. Quite a neat row of bulbs I've made there. I hope they are deep enough. I'll be sure to cover them well. I'm just going to cover over this side now. Then I'm going to remove the mulch and dig a hole on the other side. So I've put in exactly the same bulbs here, 3 pheasant's eye and 2 of the tulips, the different kinds, and I put in 2 good alliums and then the rest of the fritillae. And At the front, I'm carrying on the alternate mascari, the two different white varieties. Hopefully I didn't put two the same together, but we'll have to wait to see what comes up in the spring. I had planted some bulbs out the front and a squirrel had stolen my biggest, best daffodil bulb, so I'm not taking any risks here. On top of the mulch, I've put these bricks. I'll remove them after a few weeks when hopefully the bulbs have started to grow and then the squirrels won't want them anymore.